Okay, and we're back. So this is part 2 here of the ECA Export. So once I have my sheet kind of set up here, this is my, all of my test data, and these are my active students. So I'm going to start with algebra, and the formula will be equals. We're going to do a V lookup, and then we'll put in our parentheses. We're going to look up the ID of the active student. So we'll select the ID column, comma. We're looking in this array, comma. Now the column index number, that is the number that you want returned if this student shows up over here. Remember, these are all of our passers. So if a student shows up, if one of these students is over here, it's going to return this column index number. So for that, we'll use the ECA score pass fail. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll have it return 6. And we want the match to be exact. So we'll type false, close parentheses, and hit enter. So we can see here, this student has passed the ECA. Now to copy that all the way down, you see this little box here. If you place your cursor over it, you'll get the black cross there. You can double click and it's going to paste for all students. Now, almost done. You'll want to copy that information and go over to paste, and you'll paste values. The reason we're doing that is we're going to get rid of this information, and all of these formulas, if you were to leave the formulas, is contingent upon this information being here. So once you get rid of it, all of your formula information goes away. But since we just pasted the values, we're good. So now we'll do the same thing with English. We need to go back to our other sheet, get our English information. And we're going to type the same formula. Might be a little bit easier to see this time, and I'll expand this here. Okay, so equals V lookup. And remember, we're looking up the active student's ID number, comma, the array, which is all of this, comma, the column index number, it's the same here. So count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be the number, or that's the value, sorry. The value that is going to be returned once we run this. We'll hit comma and false and enter. And so we'll see the student passed algebra, but remember, NA simply means, in the way that we're doing this, the student did not pass. It may be they never took it. It may be they tried 100 times and never passed. We just know that they didn't pass, but we don't know why, okay? At least in this formula that we're doing. So again, once you have that formula entered, hover over that, get that box, double click, and there we go. So we'll copy, once again, and paste values. So then we can get rid of that information. And now you have an active student ECA pass roster. Hope this saves you guys some time, and please let me know if you have any questions about this or need any help. Thanks.